There are tons of options available today. So then the question arises, how will you choose the best web hosting for small business? It's not an easy decision to take. You have to do thorough research before you select your hosting service. Being a small business, we can safely say, your time is precious and limited. Your budget is limited. You can't afford to waste too much time on ensuring your website is working well. You don't mind paying a touch more, so that you don't have to set it up and manage it. Based on those facts, here are some tips to choose the right company to host your website. Search for, and then shortlist a few names. Then you need to do a comparison study. Take a look at the price, not just how much it is when you sign up, but also the renewal price. Most hosting service providers will hike up the charges at renewal. See if you will be able to afford the renewal hike. Also find out if you're entitled to a refund if you want to cancel after the trial, and if there are cancellation charges. But don't let the cost be the deciding factor. If a low-cost solution results in you spending more time and money in the long run, you'll end up defeating the purpose. Does the hosting service offer domain name along with the hosting? Does it support more than one domain name? A virtual host offers this service with each domain name being handled separately on a single server. These are other questions you need to ask of your service providers. Are they offering any freebies? A free domain name or beginner's discount that will free up money for you to spend on marketing your site. Perhaps they offer additional backups, dedicated IPs, SSL certificates, and so on. Make a thorough study. A good server hosting provider will offer tech support. Find out how you can contact their support executives via chat, email, phone, etc. The more options available, the better. Also check if they offer documentation, so that you don't lose time or feel frustrated. Check how good the control panel is by testing it, just like taking a car for a test drive. It must be easy to use and understand, should have help links, and provide a quick way to reach tech support. Several web hosting companies offer a comprehensive control panel that allows you to access your files, upload pages, change passwords, add, delete accounts, check statistics like how much bandwidth you've used, and so on, instantly. You also have control panels that enable quick addition and installation of new plugins and tools on the website, including CMSs and e-commerce software. With an all-encompassing control panel, managing every important aspect of your website becomes simple, and you won't have to use an FTP, or learn to program or write code. If you want to host your e-commerce site, make sure that WebHost will provide ample support for your e-commerce features like shopping carts, processing business transactions, and so on. Check if you will get a dedicated IP address, SSL certificates, and single-click shopping cart software installation for your e-commerce site. Check the location. The nearer the hosting service is to your own location, the better. However, if you are targeting visitors from another country, then you would do well to choose a host from there. Check the technical details like bandwidth, disk space storage, RAM, number of email accounts, disk space for each email account, IMAP, SMTP POP3 and so on being provided by the hosting service. It's likely that each provider has different types of plans. Also find out what OS the server hosting uses. Most use Linux as it is cheap, and works well with most CMSs or PHP. Most sites are based on these as they offer better integration capabilities. But if your site is based on a Microsoft programming language like ASP.NET or C#, you would need Windows hosting. How reliable is the hosting company? Check with others using their services to find out how much downtime they face with this host. It's a no-brainer that you want a server with the least downtime. Your website being down when a visitor is just about to make a purchase could do more damage to your business than you not having a website. You can check out the server uptime scores to determine the reliability. Once you finalize your web hosting company, you need to decide what type of hosting would you choose for your website: shared, dedicated, hosted platform, or a virtual private server. Most companies may offer you all types. All of them have their own advantages and disadvantages. So take some time to understand each one before making a final decision.